Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Bethany Jackson and I'm a certified personal fitness trainer. And today I have a workout lined up for you that I've been doing for the last 3 or 4 days. It's super great. It's been making me feel awesome. I was actually so excited about it that I wore my Star Wars outfit today. And I got my glittery black shoes on. I got my star sparkle leggings, so I'm all ready to go. The workout today is on the root word iso, actually. In Greek, the root word iso meant equal or the same as. So when you're talking about isometric, that would be both muscles working against each other to hold you in a neutral state. So that would be like plank or boat, really any yoga poses. Then we have isolation, which comes from the French root word that means island. So that would be like to make an island unto itself. That's just focusing on one particular muscle or one joint, not a compound movement, say like squats are. Okay? I hope you're excited because we're ready. Oh, and you're going to need a lightweight and 2 heavy weights, unless you want to grab like a water bottle for your lightweight and a couple of cans of soup for your heavy weights, if that's the point that you're at. Or for your lightweight, you could use nothing, and for your heavyweights, you could use water bottles. And then a bolster or a medicine ball. You're going to need a Swiss ball anyway, so if all you have is a Swiss ball, then by all means, just use that. All right, let's get going. First, I want you to sit on the backs of your legs, okay? And when you do this, I want you to point your toes together and your heels out so that your feet cup your bottom. Sit up nice and straight, and we're going to be doing stomach vacuums, okay? So all you're doing is trying to suck your navel back to your spine, okay? We're going to do 6 of these. Then we're going to go into a 20-second high plank. Then we're going to go into a low plank where we're going to do some hamstring extensions, but we're going to be holding them instead of kicking quickly, okay? Just so you know, and we're going to do all of that 3 times. So let's start with the stomach vacuums. 1, release. 2, release. 3, release. 4, release. 5, release. 6, release. High plank. Get your hands under your shoulders. Squeeze with your tummy and your butt. And 1 more. Get down, knees and elbows, right leg pointed at your head. Keep your hips even. Stamp the ceiling. Left leg, point. Stamp the ceiling. Down. Push yourself back up to sit on your feet. Stomach vacuums. No tilting your pelvis, okay? 4, 5, 6. High plank. Slide those shoulder blades away from your ears. Get down. Right leg. Stamp the ceiling. Left leg point. Stamp the ceiling. Push yourself up. Last round, finish strong, guys. Stomach vacuums. 1, out. 2, out. 3, out. 4, 5, 6. Plank. Get down. Point. Stamp the ceiling. Switch. Stamp the ceiling. All right, so the isometric in that was obviously the plank and the holding still, and the isolation was for your hamstrings. And again, the vast majority of the moves that I'm going to do, especially like this one coming up, is for where your brain thinks your limbs are in conjunction with your body. All right, so this next one is going to be really helpful for stuff like that. So take your Swiss ball and your light weight, unless you're not using weights, then just body weight. Okay. Take your Swiss ball. You want the widest part of it to be at your hip. Okay? Now, the leg touching the ball, raise it up until your femur is parallel with the floor. Go ahead and lean into it, that's all right. And if you want to, for a little bit of extra stabilization, like forward and backward, put your fingertips on the wall. Okay? Now, the idea here is I want you to think about opening your leg like a door, but it's going to go like this. Raise. And you're not coming all the way up yet, okay? So halfway. Press 1, 2, 3. Up all the way. Press 1, 2, 3. Back down. Press 1, 2, 3. Relax. That's 1. All right. Press 1, 2, 3. Release. Press 1, 2, 3. Release. Press 1, 2, 3. Release. 2. Press 1, 2, 3. Release. Press 1, 2, 3, release. Press 1, 2, 3, release. Press 1, 2, 3, or whatever. Okay? Continue doing those. Do 6 on each side. And while you're doing that, I'll talk to you about what exactly is going on in this move. The isometric, obviously, is you standing and holding your legs still, okay? The rest of your body is standing still. There's your isometric. Now your isolation is the hip joint moving. It's the only joint that moves, right? So it's an isolation. Also, the isometric would be the pause and hold. Pause and hold, that's an isometric. And why isometrics are important, I don't know if you've ever gone to do, say, especially for women, a pull-up or a push-up, and there's a funny point where you feel like you're gonna lose control, and so you pull harder and you almost jump over that difficult part where it feels like you're gonna lose your balance or maybe like pop a knuckle or something, but that's called a sticking point. Isometrics will help you through that. So if you practice, basically it would be cross-training with isometrics in order to improve your push-up or your pull-up. if any of that makes sense. That's why we do isometric. And isolations really are just for that little extra. It's very, very important to do compound movements so that you're not pulling all your joints out of whack and everything. But if you're wanting to maybe polish a little, like a certain part of your body, like your abs or your biceps or your chest, then absolutely throw in isolation here and there. Just make sure that you stretch it properly or foam roller it. Sure that you're working not only the agonist, say like your chest, but also the antagonist, which would be the traps, because they're right directly behind your chest, okay? Hope I made that as clear as mud for everyone. Now that you're done with the Swiss ball and talking about the agonist-antagonist, so now we had been doing a move where we were opening the leg. Now we're going to do a move where we squeeze the leg shut. So get your bolster or your medicine ball, or if you don't have either of those, just stick with your Swiss ball. Go ahead and lay down on the mat again. Get all your joints in alignment. Okay, and I don't care if you stick the foam bolster like this, or if you put it like this, or like this. All of our bodies are different. The idea, however, is to work the inner leg. I would rather get it somewhere around your knees, okay? Don't have it clear down on your calves or ankles. So, lay back, get all your joints in a row. We're going to squeeze for 20 seconds, off for 6 seconds, on for 6 seconds, off for 3, and then 6 and 3 2 more times. And then we're going to finish with another strong 20-second squeeze. Okay, you ready? Squeeze it. Get your butt activated in that. Your lower back. Release. Squeeze. 6 seconds. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze. Release. Squeeze, 20 seconds, finish strong. Oh, good job. Now, staying where you are, we're going to do a bridge combo. So, you've heard me talk about this before. What we're going to do is we're going to go into bridge, okay? And remember, really stick that pelvis up there so that the tops of your femurs are lined up with your shoulders, your shoulder joints, okay? Now, while you're up here, I should have said, get your heels as close to your butt as you can before going into bridge 100% of the time. And you need to be pushing your weight back. None of this, okay? I don't want to see you doing this, pushing this away, because that'll tear out your knees, you guys. So push up and back. That makes it so you are using all of your muscles on the lower side of your body instead of just letting yourself dangle here by your quads, okay? And that's not doing anything for your quads except for extending them too far, and that's how you end up getting your patella unattached to your quad, okay? So, when we're up in bridge position, we're gonna squeeze both of our glute muscles as hard as we can for 20 seconds, and then When I say go, you're going to swing one leg up and back down so that your hips are aligned, and taking that glute 6 times, just like you're shooting a revolver, okay? You're going to isolate that glute and squeeze it as fast as you can. Then, when you put it down, you're going to realign your hips, do the 20 seconds of both glutes being squeezed, and then you're going to go to your left leg, and that's 1. We're going to do it 3 times. So, all lined up, palms on the floor, upsy daisy. Squeeze both those glutes, 1/1000. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze both. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last time, guys. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both. Up, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Next, we're going to do some sit-ups. We're going to do 6 crunches, and on 7, we're going to do a V-up and hold it for 6 seconds, and we're going to go back down, do 6 more crunches, V-up. We're going to do that just 3 times, okay? So, get your legs in the air. I want your femurs perpendicular to the floor. If you want to cross one foot over the other, that is perfectly fine by me. And when you do your crunches, just lightly touch the sides of your head, okay? I want you to think more of coming up with your chest. Maybe don't even put your hands on your ears. Just come up. You can even push yourself up with your forearms, I don't care. As long as you get that feeling that you're coming up with your chest and your very bottom ribs are curving into your body, okay? Let's go. V. Crunches. Suck that tummy in. V. Crunches, last time. V. And we're going to be doing a Romanian deadlift calf raiser combo. So Romanian deadlifts, you're not going all the way to the floor, you're just going around to your knee area, but it's very important. Get your feet shoulder width apart. If you're a beginner, please absolutely put a bend in your knees, okay? But, so for the deadlift, you're gonna put your weights in front of your thighs and slide them down. But you're going to be pushing your hips back. I don't want to see any of this, okay? That is not a deadlift. So push your hips back like you're trying to touch a wall with your butt, okay? You can keep your knees bent. And then when we come up, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, okay? And let's stay for 3 seconds in the downward pose of the deadlift. When you do your deadlift, you know that feeling when you're about to puke and you try to stop yourself and everything gets hard, you go in the back of your throat and you kind of close that off? I want you to do that when you do the deadlift portion. And we're only going to stay in the downward part for about 3 seconds. So you shouldn't be blacking out. And if you're using weights that freaking heavy for my workouts, I don't know what you're doing. So weights so heavy that you black out when you do deadlifts. It's called blocking your breath. So get your dumbbells in front of you, knees bent, push those hips back, block that breath. Back up, push your hips out, weights to the sides. 1, 2, 3. All right, inhale, block that breath. Push those hips out. 1, 2, 3. All right. And lastly, hang on to your heavy weights. We're just going to be doing some marching with your weights, or if you want to get technical, we're going to be doing a butt kick with a hammer curl, okay? Hammer curl. And again, this is another exercise that will help with your vestibular system or your balance, you know, where your brain thinks your everything is. Your neurologic system, you know, makes you more dexterous. So, I'm going to count up to 12. All right, let's go to the cool down. Let's lay down on the mat. Okay, go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. When you breathe out, press your knees closer to your chest. When you breathe in, take them away from your chest, okay? So, okay, let's do 5 or 6 dig and drags. The idea of a warm-up is to just keep your body slowly moving while your heart rate falls, okay? So, it doesn't always look like stretching. Oh, I'll be nice. That's enough. Grab your knees to your chest again. All right. Go ahead and roll up. Let's get in child's pose. That sounds nice. Okay, again, when you sit on your feet, point your toes in, cup your butt with your heels. Okay, think about stretching out that torso and laying your chest on your knees or your thighs. And I'm gonna take my hands forward today and push back. It's kind of like a modification of a cat stretch and child's pose. Make sure you're breathing. Oh. Cross your arms in front of you. Swing, swing. All right, I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry if I seemed wore out today. I actually did this whole video one time through without having the record button pressed. So I'm sorry if it looked lame on your end because of me, but I'm just so happy that all you guys keep on clicking and keep showing interest. So please subscribe, share, tell your friends.